Hey guys, welcome back to Reality Group Chat. I'm your co-host QT.
I'm Daniel Cusimano.
And I'm Jordan Staff.
And my mic
We're getting
is
better every
working.
week, everyone.
I know, we're killing the game. It's almost like we've been doing this for 8 weeks now.
That's crazy.
Wait, hold up. It doesn't feel like 8 weeks, though.
I'm so proud of how consistent we've been. Like, it's just iconic, you guys. We're killing the
Well,
game.
wait, with it being be doing this for 8 weeks, I think I just saw someone say a month from now, we are going to be, it's the finale.
Oh, yeah, it's the 28th.
Oh, really?
Yep, a month from today.
Wow.
So 4 weeks, guys, I'm going to call it right now. Hi, hot tip. I've actually thought about this for a while now, but I've been gatekeeping. I think there's a triple eviction.
Oh, I hope.
I think there might be two, because there's that episode that's like 3 hours long or something coming up.
I think
Watch
there's
them do like 3 weeks of Big Brother Unlocked in one episode to get everyone to watch again.
Oh my! I know.
Imagine a 2-hour Unlocked episode.
But can we think about numbers here real quickly before we jump into this? So there's now 10 people left, correct? There's 10 people left. We have to get down to like really by the last week, like what, 3? So really, in theory, there's
What, 3?
there really should be 7 weeks to get to plus, and that's including finale. So
Well,
there's only
remember, there's usually like, there's
There's only
usually the
4.
finale episode where there's 3, and then like a couple days before that, isn't there normally like that extra episode where the 4th person gets out, and then they do
I
that
think
weird...
I think the
No, the
extra
extra-
episode is the part 1 of the
Recap.
HOH.
no, it's just it's a little recap. So like the Sunday is like
Yeah.
it's giving. It's not going to be on a Sunday, but it's just a weird one where
it's like a Friday. Randomly.
let's go.
The finale? I thought the finale was Sunday.
No,
I think that first part it's like on the Friday, and it's some kind of
Right.
weird recap
But
that leads into them going into the backyard, like
Correct,
on the first
correct.
HOH.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Oh, right. They sit around the table and they have a
Oh,
little
yeah.
moment.
we need to do the math. Usually there's 2 double evictions. Am I incorrect with that, or is there only 1? I usually feel like there's 2 a season.
Yeah, for the past few seasons, I feel like they've done 2.
So
But
even
I
if
feel like they usually do one before jury.
right, but even if they do 2, you have to think there's 4 weeks left. We have to get rid of 7 people. Even if you do 2, you have 5, and so you're still out a number. So that's where the triple eviction comes in, and it gets us to 4 and then maybe 3.
No, wait. If you do, I'm trying to count. If you do 2 double evictions, that's 4 people that leave.
In 2 weeks.
So, but still, to your point, the triple makes more sense because then 3 people leave in one, and then the other. What week is that? Wait, I'm confused now.
I don't know where we're at.
Let us know in the comments below.
we can't do that. Once this is over, I'm really going to sit down with myself and I'm really going to figure this the fuck out because But I just want to throw that out there. I think
Wait. There's more. Wait, how many people are left in the house right now?
10.
Oh, there's 10 people left. So then if there's a triple, 3 left, plus 3 more weeks.
We have 4 Thursdays in 3 days. So it's 4 Thursdays we have. So that's like 4 evictions. And then we have the Sunday episode, which is finale. So I don't.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
So the
sorry,
triple
guys.
makes
I
more
you guys
sense.
are probably at home literally eye spasming like, what's going on with the numbers? But I just wanted to throw that out there. I think those are going to be triple. Okay, in conclusion, we don't know what's going on. I know y'all are probably having a stroke of us speaking about it. Do the math in the comments, figure it out because my math brain right now, it's doing a little too much. But
No,
I'm
literally. Hopefully we didn't just lose viewers from that.
Yeah.
maybe just, Jordan, maybe cut that in post. Maybe just like make it like, I think there's a triple eviction. Maybe. And then move on.
Period. I'm done. Okay, so should we get into the episode? We've had a pretty chaotic week. Some fun things have happened. Some crazy things have happened. I think we just get into it, as always, going through the last 3 episodes of the week and saying all our thoughts about it. So starting with our Sunday episode, the HOH episode. The HOH episode, surprising to a lot of people, started with BB Unlocked. So we had Taylor, Derek, and Boston Rob on our screens immediately, which was crazy. What I will say, as a BB Unlocked viewer, because I do watch all the BB Unlocks on Fridays, I preferred it this time on the Sunday episode with 30 minutes rather than a full hour on Friday. I don't think we need the full hour. The 30 minutes was cute, and then like leading it into the HOH comp, seeing some of the behind the scenes. I do think that's what they should do more with that show, is just show more behind the scenes for like the super fans, you know?
Yeah, because I feel like if you're watching BB Unlocked, you're a super fan. Like you know Derek, you know Taylor, you even know Boston Rob if you're a CBS fan. So I do think just like having it behind the scenes, and it's also like a quick little 30 minutes, boom, hit it out and let's go. I do agree with that.
I think Friday was just always an interesting choice for them. Like, no tea, no shade, but like if you're wanting Big Brother on a Friday night, you're probably gonna put on Feeds. You're not gonna put on Big Brother Unlocked, and it's like old news.
Yeah, I do agree.
Yeah, I feel like CBS probably just had some kind of open slot, and they were like, "What if we just get Taylor? What if we just call Taylor up?" So we had BB Unlocked. I thought it was interesting seeing them, like how they get onto the wall and the spray and all of that stuff. That
Me
was
too, because I'm stupid. Because I'm over here like they levitate, like they'd use a crane and pick them up and like.
I actually thought that they might on Battle Camp when we did any of the stuff that was like the height stuff. They would put us on a crane and lead us up there, and then we'd have to get off the crane. So I thought that maybe it was that, but no, they have like a ladder and they walk.
Just the basic bare bones fucking ladder. They say cut it.
Great. Boston Rob looked like he couldn't be less interested in Big Brother, honestly. Like, even every time they tried to joke about him actually doing a season, he was like, yeah, I don't think so. I'd rather.
But there's with this. Apparently, Julie, or there was some newsletter or something came up where like someone was hinting at a winter season, but it might be like a CBS winter-esque season. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. I think I saw that loosely. I
remember. I think Julie had said in an interview that like they were going to alternate Celebrity Big Brother based on the Olympics, the Winter Olympics or something. So people were like, "Wait, is this like a little Celebrity Big Brother tease?" But I'm like, Boston Rob on Celebrity BB, no tea, no shade. I mean, that would be more fun, in my opinion, to have like some more reality crossovers do Big Brother rather than these Z-list celebrities.
But you know what? And that's smart marketing. That's smart marketing to bring Survivor people to Big Brother to Amazing Race to Survivor. I mean, and it just crosses it all over. I agree. I don't know why they don't. And do it like 30 days or something. I don't know. And just have fun.
Yeah, I agree. I would like that. And then we also get a little segment. Sorry, I feel like I'm talking a lot about BB Unlocked, but there was some good stuff. But we get a segment of Gwen of Will's chocolate drop. And I love the family visits, and I miss this from old season. So I'm happy they're bringing it back in some capacity, since it can't be on the regular show, I guess, with like time constraints. It was nice to have that and seeing her, and it was just chef's kiss, perfect. I need to see her on Big Brother.
I know, I know that pipeline is coming. Trust. You know who they're not going to do a family visit of? Vinny.
Riley. We gotta talk about
and we go
that.
And chat. We gonna get into that tea. Trust. Because I'm.
What's so crazy? What's so crazy is if you just watch the regular episodes, you have no idea what's going on between #Mints, Morgan and Vince, but we'll get there. We shall get there shortly. So the HOH competition starts. It's the wall comp, the famous wall comp. And first 3 to fall become have-nots. So we had Ashley and Will fell like at the exact same time. Morgan fell right after them. Yeah. And then our winner was Vince. Oh, sorry.
Don't go any further. Morgan be talking all this shit about the wall comp for 6 months, and when I tell you guys, listen, chat, we all were watching live feeds, we were all texting our group chat, and literally this bitch falls, I see her, she's like, oh shit, like fuck, and I'm over here like, ain't no way. I said, mama, I manifested you staying so you could win this wall comp, and I keep Rachel safe, and you're off third. Ava Pearl Perone, I just, girl. She was saying it earlier in the week. She was like, I'm like the biggest like physical threat here. Diva. And at that point I was like, Morgan, I love you so much, but like.
Yeah. No, there's no one that talks about the wall more than Morgan did this whole season. And then for her to be third out was absolutely insane. First, in watching it, I thought she looked pretty strong and she was like focused, and especially because she just got voted, or didn't get voted out, but it was a 4 to 5 vote, so she was so close to getting voted out. So I thought she was like really in the mindset. I also thought Kat would be a favorite to win because she was so like Riley just left. And we saw that she came very close. Her and Vince were up there close. Vince tries to make a deal with her on the wall, and she's basically like, no, which is crazy to me because she also says that she felt like she was about to fall anyway. So it's like, if you feel like you're going to fall, pretend like you're not and still make the deal with him because you know you're going to lose it.
Vinny looked good up on that wall. I mean, and I want to talk my shit about Vinny. Bitch. But there was something about the arms and the muscles of like what was going on in this moment. And maybe it was like the mixture of like BB. I think it was the mixture of like Riley going home, Big Brother Walcom. Like he just got in this alliance with Rachel where like everything in me, I was just like, I need therapy. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't usually like greasy men. But like the arm was there, bitch. Like it was doing something to me. Anyways, that's all I gotta say on that.
I'm so dead. I love that. So yeah, Vince wins the wall. Kat decides not to make a deal with him, which is crazy. And so I felt like the big thing going into this was figuring out whether or not Vince was going to stay true to the judges, which he ends up doing. But
we're gonna talk about that after Veto. But we really need to harp on that for a hot second. After we talk about Veto, but I just want to throw that out there because I have thoughts.
Yeah.
Yes, very true. So he's contemplating who to put up and ends up going with Kelly.
Ava.
Who was it at first? Kelly, Ava, and Mickey. Mickey is shocked. First, before he even nominates them, he pulls Mickey into the room. And this is the second week in the row this has happened to Mickey. First with Rachel and now with Vince. Pulls her into the room and first starts off the conversation very weird. I don't like how Vinny talks to people. He talks very like, woe is me, like, oh, what am I supposed to do? And
I made a mistake.
Right. He pulls Mickey into the room and at first is kind of talking to her about like, yeah, we're together, blah, blah, blah. And then all of a sudden it's like, but everyone's saying your name and you're really good at the game. It doesn't matter. If you're in an alliance with someone, it doesn't matter that they're really good at the game and you have to start looking at them. That's not a reason to put your alliance member on the block. So right from then and there, I felt like she felt like it was BS, and she tries to talk to him the same way that she did to Rachel. I think she is completely blindsided by this because, like we've been saying the past few weeks, Mickey is very prideful, egotistical, all the words, and so she thinks she has the house on lock. So this was surprising to her. But how did you guys feel like Vince? How well or not well did he do the conversation with Mickey?
I just hate the pity, the self, just like poor me. It really drives me crazy. Like you're HOH, whatever you're gonna do, stand on it. Like, and it's so repetitive. And like, it's fine when it's game. Like that week he was trying to pull strings on like Will and Ava. It was like, you're doing really bad and it's really cringy, but at least it's game. But in these moments when he's like actually like, it drives me crazy.
It's so cringe.
I have so much thoughts over him this week, and it's just, in summary, I don't think Vinny is good at this game at fucking all. At all. I think my father, who is 70 years old, who's watched one season of the show, could do a million times fucking better than he ever will. Like, that's my shortened version of what I want to say later. That's all.
Immediately, yes. Period. And so then the other nomination, Kelly, also doesn't make sense because why does he keep putting Kelly on the block? This is getting crazy at this point. This is the first person he ever made a final 2 with, and he's put her on the block the 2 times that he's been HOH. It doesn't make any sense to me. And Kelly's starting to clock it too. She's like, I thought we were friends. I guess we're not. Because
it's always the same conversation. It's like he's always saying the same thing.
No, but you know what? I don't even hate him putting up Kelly because he has to. Like, I don't want to say he has to. He could put up Catherine. He could easily put up Catherine. And again, we'll go in later why I fucking hate this man. That's all.
Yeah,
but like
Ava.
No. I was just gonna say that at the same time, Kelly has set herself up from this. Like for this. Like you start volunteer from the block at the very beginning. It's like that's gonna follow you.
You know what? I don't blame Vinny the first time around when someone gives you that and says, "I'll do it for you." Okay, this time around it's on Vinny. Like you just this is on you. Like you could have easily put up Catherine. You literally just voted out her number one and blindsided that whole side. You're never getting her back, ever. You should have tried to save something with Kelly and just put her up.
That's
but,
true.
To each their own.
Yeah. And then Ava's the only one that really, really makes 100% sense because Ava put him on the block. So I wasn't mad about that.
Chill. Ava Pro is just like...
It's like, all right, listen. If you got to do what you got to do.
Yeah, but I respect her. A self-aware fucking queen. Like, she's not up in the egg like...
Yeah. But I also feel like she doesn't try hard enough sometimes. Like, at least try to not be on the block. And because, like, she's kind of, I feel like, in this spot where she's getting lost in the game because now that we have the judges formed, the judges are all of Ava's alliance members. How is she not included in this? That is crazy to me. I feel like she's just a little too passive. And so even her alliance members are not like 100% holding on to her.
Yeah.
I'm actually going to kill you. So yeah, that's how I feel about Ava. And then that's really it for the end of the episode. Then we go into our Wednesday veto episode. The players that got picked for the veto were Will and who's the other one?
Will, Kelly,
Mickey, Ava.
Keanu. It was Keanu. Sorry.
Keanu, thank you.
Wait, but before we can we talk about how fucking Mickey yelled at Morgan in the bathroom, being like, I thought he was your man. I saved him because of X, Y, and motherfucking Z. Aren't we an alliance member? I mean, Diva, this is my whole thing with Mickey. Your concerns are valid. You think you're in a final three, whatever. Like, in your mind, you think this is what it is. She's your number one. This is what you would expect. How you go about it shows your entitlement, shows what it is, and that's the problem. There's a way to approach that situation without doing it the way you do it, and by you doing it that way, you think you run the ship, you think you're queen of the castle, you think that nobody can touch you, and you're like, me? How? Yeah. And start yelling at Morgan. Guess what, Diva? Morgan might be the only way you get off that block. I mean, you don't know it, there's no chance, but you might be the only reason you get off that block.
Right.
And now
it's same as last week. Like, you get on the block and then you're just like making more enemies like while you're on the block.
And proving people why they shouldn't like you and trust you. Maybe when you get nominated 2 weeks in a row, you have to take some self-reflecting and be like, maybe I'm the problem. But I don't think she has that in her. But that's my take.
To your point, it's what she says and how she says things that are so bad because when she's like, because Morgan was like, well, what should I do? What do you want me to do, Mix? And she's like, get some answers. If you got some answers, that would be nice. What the heck? I'm not your servant. I'm not going to go get answers for you. What are you talking about? And then I think Morgan rightfully just walks out. And it was so funny. Rachel and Ashley sitting there being like, no, that wasn't bad, but like maybe you can tone it down. And Ashley's getting like PTSD because this is how Mickey treats her. It's just all.
You know what? At least she's consistent. At least she's consistent.
You know what? And clock it. And also the gag is Mickey doesn't have one ally in this house. I'm being honest. Tell me, can anybody point to anybody who wouldn't put her up on the block at this point? Even the furniture would put her up, like, quickly. Like, it's enough. Yeah. Like, bitch, the PAs don't even want you in the house no more. Like, they're done. And honestly, her diary rooms are just as insufferable. She just sits there and she's just all like, and
she's not self-aware. But I feel like she's not self-aware. Like, she's not owning it. I want her to own being the villain. Like, get in the diary room and be like, listen, I did think about putting Vince up on his HOH. It's a good thing he put me up because I'm coming for him. But now I'm really going to win this veto and blah, blah. Like, do that. Don't be like, I can't believe it. Like,
if you're self-aware, I fuck with you. You can be a villain, and as long as you're a self-aware villain, I fuck with you. It's the same thing with that Raggedy Ann bitch Kelly. Don't get me fucking started on her. Anyways, Next.
Screaming. We got to talk about Winegate. So then, okay, the players that got picked for the veto are Will and Keanu, in addition to everyone that's already playing. And I thought the veto was actually really fun. It was a cool concept. It was something new, something different. It wasn't an elaborate setup in the backyard. Like, not everything has to be crazy. I think this was cute. It kind of reminded me of BBOTT and Over the Top when they did one of those competitions out there, and it was just like just the backyard and they were golfing or something like that. I don't remember.
I love the fake out competitions. It's like with Squid Game when they had to do the presents, like those.
But you know what? But this is where my like little control problem comes in, because like Diva, if I was in this competition, I'd be like, ain't no fucking strategy. Because I just like, I fuck a 50-50. I hate a 50-50 because, bitch, I will choose the wrong 50. Like, I just will. Like, I will. I'm not good at that shit. So I would sit up there with my 2 wine glasses saying, you pick. I do not give a fuck. And then she's like, which one has the poison in it? I'm gonna be like, I don't know. I'd be like, take it.
Honestly, that's a good strategy.
No, but I'm not doing this whole 1-2-1-2 of like, here you go, you want white? Like, bitch, fuck that. And if someone gave me the glass, I'd be like, give me the red. I'm not thinking about it. It's too much. It's too bullshit. Fuck it. Yeah. Give me something where I can actually, like, compete in. Not this, I mean, and it is a fun competition. Like, in all appearance. Like, it is fun. For me, personally, no.
No, I get what you're saying, because there is, like, one of two strategies. You lie, or you tell the truth. And you just try to think, is this reverse psychology or is it straightforward? That's it. That's it.
It's just it has no.
QT's frozen again.
Get the photo. Get the photo. No, but seriously, guys, like that is my thought on the veto. No, listen. It is what it is. The one thing I will say about the veto is it really was equitable. Like it didn't matter who got picked for that. Like. Anybody could have won, and really I feel like this season we're really seeing anybody can win. Like we're seeing a lot of different, like especially big men go home and they're not winning these comps necessarily. Like Kelly keeps winning blockbusters even though she kind of gets put up against women, whatever. But I that's the one thing I appreciate about them. Like it's different. I thought their tuxes and their costumes were so sickening. I was like,
the costume department is eating every single.
Ava Pearl gave face. She with her wine glasses. She was like
with the Yeah. No, they were literally acting like actors and actresses. It was crazy. Mm-hmm. Like when so Keanu comes out there, I don't even know what kind of accent he was trying to have. Kelly's like, "Do you want red or white?" Also, the white wine was literally yellow. Let's talk about it. It looked like
that was insane.
Yeah, and then also Keanu doing this competition awful there at the end with Vince. What was that about?
Stupid.
Don't. Honestly, at that point, I was like, Keanu, I'm putting you up on the block. Like, but also, no, but there's a few things. Number one, the fact that nobody targeted Mickey the round before, that was insane. That was insane. And Ashley clocked it. She says a house target where they're not going for her.
What's not clicking? No one was understanding who they needed to target. Like, that was annoying. And yeah, with Keanu not targeting Mickey because he didn't want Mickey to know he's targeting. Mickey already knows you're targeting her. It's done. You guys are not aligned. She knows. So just target her and get her out. Would you rather her win the veto and stay or not win the veto and go home because you targeted her?
But that's what I think it was, is he wanted her to potentially win the veto so then Rachel could theoretically get packed up. And we're going to talk about that in a real fucking hot second, trust. But also, Keanu, guess what? This is where Keanu never thinks, not even 2 steps ahead. He doesn't think 1 step ahead. It's like, Keanu, if he doesn't do Rachel, who does that mean he's going to put up? Probably somebody else from your side. So that means there's a good majority that somebody from your side goes home. Like, what? You don't like Mickey. Like, you wanted Mickey out last week. Go for her. Who cares if she's coming for you? Like, she's already going to be coming for you. She's not coming for Rachel, Ava, Morgan. Like, she's not coming for these bitches. It's you, Diva. It's you.
Yeah. No, that was crazy. So, by the end of the competition, lo and behold, Mickey Mouse wins the veto and is obviously going to take herself off the block. So now the whole thing is a scramble about figuring out the renoms. Obviously Keanu wants it to be Rachel, which is absolutely crazy to me. Rachel's the only person in the house that's with you 100%, like on your side. It doesn't make any sense to me. I don't get it.
I understand
no, Jordan. No.
I was gonna say I understand you wanting to be like, oh, I can't take Rachel to the end. She's not taking you to the end either. Worry about that in 3 weeks.
Right.
Listen,
it's not even jury.
It's not even that. You need Rachel on jury because Rachel will push for you to go there.
And no one else will.
And also this is, guys, hi team, everyone, future Big Brother players, let's remember, like, the 3 W's, like, why am I being told this information? When am I being told this information? Where am I being told this information? Or what is it about? Whatever. Keanu, you got that information that Kelly and fucking Furniture, Lauren, were literally going to vote for Rachel to win at the end, literally minutes after Riley got evicted. Like, I would be like, oh, that is like straight up manipulation, because if I win this Veto or HOH, you want me to put her up because you're saying you're going to vote for her to win in the end. She literally just backstabbed y'all, or like blindsided your number ones, whatever. Right. You think they're all like cushy cozy with her right now? No. Also, there's 11 people left in the fucking game, Keanu. She's the biggest female target. You're the biggest male target. If you get rid of her, you just become the only fucking target in the house. I mean, the gameplay is so fucking idiotic. It is so stupid. This game is like how many brain cells you have working in your fucking head. Also, Rachel was one of the only people who never put you up when she was HOH. Clock that T. Clock that T fully. And you want to get rid of her pre-jury when you need numbers, when you just lost a number last week? Bitch, riddle me fucking gag.
The thing is that he doesn't understand. He doesn't understand the dynamics of the house and what's actually going on. Partly because, this is the part I can't blame him. The part is that no one tells him the truth. So he's getting a bunch of lies of everyone telling them that they're working with him, not going to put him up, blah, 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 blah. They hate Rachel. But it's all lies that he's getting, but he's building his idea of what the house is based on these lies. And that's a horrible foundation to have. It's faulty. It's never going to work. The other thing is that I think he's genuinely just jealous of Rachel at this point, because last week he felt like, okay, this is the other thing. We're going to get a little parasocial as well, because I think that Keanu unintentionally does not like to listen to women. He feels like he is above them, and that's why he always believes Riley and Vince and all of the men that are actually lying to him, and doesn't believe the good things, the right things that the women are telling him, whether it's Mickey or Ashley, or like one time Ashley was like, oh, but Keanu, you're like a big target, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, it would be naive of you to think that I don't have a lot of control in this house. This was 2 weeks ago when he still has no control, but still, like, the fact that he thinks that. So I think what happened is that last week he felt like Rachel was making the wrong moves and not listening to him and was getting herself into a bad place. Then Riley goes home. He realizes that Rachel actually did have the votes and getting Riley out was a good thing. And he's like, ooh, that girl's a little smarter than I thought. I can't really control her. So now I need to target her. It's stupid.
I agree fully. I also want to say this to Keanu. Keanu, you know why people aren't fucking telling you the fucking truth? Is because everybody knows that once that conversation you have with them, whatever that conversation is about, you go and run and tell that person immediately. Bitch, it's in the same fucking breath. It's like, Rachel, great conversation we had here, runs to go tell Vinny. Like, it's just... nobody fucking trusts you. Also, Rachel, your final two, who's literally fucking HOH, is like, Riley literally told me he's coming for you. I am the only one being honest with you in this game. I'm trying to take you under my wing. I'm trying to help you out here so we can help you fucking each other. And you don't believe her. He is I'm not getting back on this train. I'm never getting back on this train, everybody. I was rooting for frenemies. I was rooting for it. I was there for it. I tried. I can't. Yeah. Because when you're so stupid, I can't do it. QT, amen. We talked about this earlier on the pod, like weeks ago. I think it is a women thing. I really fucking do. Because you don't see him this whole week second guessing what Vinny does, of like, not second guessing, but like he just thinks Vinny is smart and gonna do what Vinny wants to motherfucking do. Vinny's also an idiot. It's literally two people staring at each other saying exactly. That's what it is. They're just like, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Idiots! And guess what? That's why there's only 3 men left. And that's why Will's the only smart one, because he can keep his mouth fucking shut.
Yeah. That's because Will's been married for so long. He knows women are...
He's been married twice. He knows.
And that's because Will's going to win the game.
Clock it.
So, like Daniel alluded to, we have Keanu go to Vince to try to convince Vince to put Rachel onto the block. And then Vince tells Rachel that Keanu wants her to go onto the block. So Rachel goes to her frenemy that she thinks is actually on her side and says, did you tell Vince this? And Keanu's like, what? Vince would never tell. This
So
is the
bad at
problem too.
lying.
This is what's so stupid. Yes, about his lie is that he doesn't say, no, I never said that. He says, Vince would never tell you that I said that. So you did say it. Like, what?
I think he's like, what are you even talking about?
Lock me in the cage and throw away the fucking key. How bad this gameplay is. Like, I've never watched a season where I'm like, everybody's dumb. Like, there's not really, like, the fact that, this is no tea, no shade to the older generation, but the fact that Will is up here in gameplay is gaggy. Like, is gagged out. Like, Keanu, you're so bad at this game. I go do the challenge, and you'll flop at that. I mean, really, I can't stand you. You had no allies. Rachel was your only true ally, and you're trying to. You're right, QT, and about the whole women thing, because he keeps going. He sat in the kitchen. I watched on the live feeds where he's like, "How did you do it?"
Yes,
she won the fucking game. She's been on a reality show like every year for the past 15 years. What the fuck do you mean? How did you do it? What?
And she told you she was going to do it. She told you step by step what she was doing. You just didn't believe her, and now you're kind of like walking it back like, wait, how did you get that to happen? Because I didn't listen to you, so other people did? Yeah, other people listened to Rachel Riley. The problem is...
not too much on Rachel Riley. We're going to lose viewers.
Yeah. That's true.
Wait, why are we losing viewers about Rachel Riley?
Because there's someone who says that they loved me on The Circle, Boot Camp, and like Flavor of Love or something, and that now they hate me. Now they hate me.
Because we talked too much about Rachel Riley.
I said, because I said Rachel Riley's playing a good game. But you know what? If you don't think Rachel Riley is playing a good game in BB27, then you're not the viewer for us, I don't think. Yeah.
Now she said unsubscribe, block, put it in the Facebook page. Guys, no, here's the thing. Real shit. Anybody who doesn't like Rachel Riley, you're just a hater because you want to hate. That's what it is. Clock that T. And honestly, come at me in my DMs, Daniel_Cusimano, if you want to talk shit about Rachel Riley's game. Let's get into it.
What's crazy too is that I'm actually not a super huge Rachel Riley fan. Like in her first few seasons, I didn't like her. I thought that she was really annoying, obnoxious, and bad at the game and just happened to win. But I think she's actually playing a really good game. I mean, granted, she's playing with some of the dumbest people we've seen. Like I've watched BB19 and I still think these people are dumber. So
not the BB19 kid,
with
but
that being said, Rachel is playing a really good game, and I'll die on that hill. Okay, back to the Keanu train. This is the thing; it doesn't even stop there. So just for a recap, Keanu tells Vince that he wants Rachel to go up. Vince tells Rachel that Keanu wants him to go up. Rachel tells Keanu. Keanu then goes back to Vince and says, why did you tell Rachel that? Vince then goes to Rachel and is like, why did you tell Keanu that? I told you that Keanu told me that he wanted you to go up. Rachel now has the information that Keanu is a snake and was actually lying to her, actually did want to get her on the block, and that's just how it works with Rachel Riley. She knows exactly what to say, what not to say. Sometimes I feel like she runs her mouth a little too much. Like, I don't think she 100% should have told Keanu in the first place that Vince told her that. But because she did that, she was able to confirm that Keanu is a snake.
But I think she also did that because she didn't necessarily 100% trust Vinny. So, like, it was trying to, like, get that gauge check up. I know we just said we're an alliance, but I did put you up last week. Let me see that vibe. But again, give Rachel her 10s. She sat up there, looked Vinny in his eyes, and was like, I 100% did say that. Like, 100. And I'm sorry for I said that. But, he's also obsessed with me. Also, you know what? If I was Rachel... Fuck the Keanu train. I would have told him. I would have been like, listen, me and Keanu like have had something like for the past couple of weeks or whatever, so I thought I can trust him. But you telling me this, he's fucking dead to me, and like we riding at dawn. But
I was wondering why she didn't throw that out there. At that point, it could have been used as like leverage to get like Vinny to trust
but you know what? Give her 10. She was honest and believable. Like she was like, yeah, I did go down and tell him and be like, are you throwing my fucking name out there? And like. That doesn't make her look like this manipulative person that Vinny has been trying to paint her to be this whole season. She's like, yeah, I did say that. Also, everybody wants to clock fucking Rachel Riley and be like, she's a manipulator. She's that. She goes up to you when you know she doesn't like you. You know, like if she doesn't like you, you know. Period.
That's
if
the
she
thing.
works
She's
with
honest
you,
to a fault sometimes.
100%. And if she rides with you, she rides with you. Fucking Ava said that to Lauren in the bathroom. Like. when she was trying to keep Amy. She was fighting to keep Amy until the end, even after the Blockbuster. Same thing with Jimmy. Same thing with Morgan. Like, she is intentional with who she likes, and she's intentional with who she doesn't like. She's not this little liar, backstabber, manipulator that you fucking weird, psychotic people are trying to make her out to be.
Period. Clock the T. So yeah, then Rachel. Wait, does that happen in this episode?
Episode 2. Yeah,
the
it does.
kitchen?
Wednesday. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
No. Yep.
The kitchen's Thursday, right?
No. She's talking about like the standstill in the HOH room before the veto meeting.
Oh, no. I was talking about what Jordan was talking about, but you're so right. Yes. So right before the veto meeting, Rachel literally just stays put in the HOH room and makes sure that she is the last person to talk to Vince, because she clocked the T. As we have seen, the last person to talk to Vince is probably the person he's going to listen to the most, and she's very convincing. So she stays in there. Keanu kept trying to go into the HOH room, and Rachel was like, no, I'm talking right now, you can't, bye, and like kept kicking him out. And she ends up being the last person to talk to Vince, and lo and behold, does not get put on the block. Mickey uses the veto on herself, and Kat take a seat.
But that was, and so let me get into this gig real quick. Number one, that was a great move for Rachel, because her showing how much she hated Keanu. If I'm Vinny standing there, I'm like, oh, she's coming for him. Yeah. He's going to be coming for her. I don't got to do shit. But number one, here's the thing. Fuck Lauren, fuck Vinny for not being able to make decisions. And let me say this really fucking quickly, because I never want to hear these bitches' names ever fucking again. The fact that Vinny this whole week, number one, everybody that's listening, give Morgan her 10s for keeping the judges fucking together. That girl is on the front line.
I'm just going to keep it off. I'm just keeping it off.
Right. That girl is on the front fucking lines keeping this alliance together. But here's the thing, Vinny. You call yourself a super fan. I'm taking your card away. From a super fan, from one to another, the card is taken away. It's shredded. And guess what, bitch? It's not even suspended. You can never get it back. You can never get it back. It's banned. It's banned in this country because you already pissed off the other side of the house voting out Riley. They hate you. Catherine will never trust you again. Kelly is not going to trust you again. Lauren, that trust is already broken. She's not going to fully trust you again. Clock that T. But now you're sitting here wanting to think and consider voting out Rachel. Oh, so guess what? Now Ava can hate you. Morgan can hate you. Will can hate you. Ashley can hate you. Bitch, everybody hates you. Production hates you. The furniture hates you. The stove, the backyard, the PAs. Like, the fact that we had this argument, the fact that we had this conversation, you know what I would have done after that veto win? I would have gone straight up to Rachel and be like, Diva, I hope you're not sweating. We're in an alliance and I want to prove it to you. And he kind of said it too. He was like, the best way to prove to you that I'm like loyal to you is by not putting you up. You should have just left it fucking there. And I would have said to Rachel, you're not going up. There's no way you're going up. You know, Catherine wants me to put you up. Other people want me to put you up. You're not going anywhere, Diva, because we're in this alliance and I'm trying to prove to you that I am loyal to you, that I am real to you, that I stick with you. And it just, I can't. It was so bad.
Well, it's like Morgan had already like spelled it out for you as clear as it needed to be on Sunday's episode, that it's like, if you do this, we're going to have to choose between you two. And it's like, if she's telling you that, if she's telling you that means she's not going to choose you.
Exactly. Yeah. I think, yes, I agree, though. I think the problem was that he's too wishy-washy. He doesn't just stick to one thing. There was two ways he could have gone about this week. One way that I think is a little bit better, which is I think he needed to pull the judges, as soon as he won HOH, pull all the judges into the HOH room. Let's talk about this. I'm dedicated to the alliance. Not one of you is going up, not even as a pawn. I already have the 3 people and my backup of who I'm going to put up. Well, let's do this thing and ride to dawn together. And then once we make it to the final 6, we fight it out. Not only did he not do that, if you're not going to do that, then you need to gather Kat, Lauren, Kelly, Keanu, and yourself, which is still not even enough. Like, you need more people. But anyways, if you want to gravitate towards that side of the house, pull those people in a room and be like, listen, last week they pulled me into this alliance called the Judges. I'm not doing it. We're going to get Rachel out this week. This is how we're going to do it. And we need to band together and actually solidify something. Where we have the house right now, we have one side of the house that's fully together and formed. Morgan is working overtime. Rachel Rachel's doing good.
Over.
Even Will is doing really good. Ashley clocks the tea all the time. She knows everything that's going on in the house. Like, this side of the house is so strong and tight. And then you have Kelly and Lauren and even kind of Ava in the middle, like just la-di-da. No one really cares. We're not talking. We're just scared. Oh, why do my friends keep going home? Because you don't have an alliance to keep them. So, yeah, I think it was so wrong to not really use this HOH to solidify either a new alliance or the Judges Alliance and make sure those people feel good about you.
And Rachel said it too in this and Thursday's episode where she was like, yes, he didn't put me on the block and that gives him favor, but like it was a little too close for my comfort.
Exactly.
And that's where Vinny fucked up because it should have, even if it was in the back of your head and you wanted to strategize with Morgan about it, cool. Yeah, but for you, like, also Rachel's always going to be a fucking target. Like, why would you fucked over one side of the house, you want to fuck over another side of the house, which is your alliance? How can you call yourself a super fan when you play this bad? Vinny, we are down to 10. It is now time to shit or get off the pot. Draw your line in the sand. Stick with it. You have no agency at all. You have no agency in this game. Nobody trusts you for shit at all.
And he told everyone different things. He was telling Kat and Lauren and all of them, we're getting Rachel out. This is a backdoor plan. We're getting Rachel out 100%. He's telling Rachel, no, we're going to put Kat on the block if the... Like, everyone was hearing different things, and he was being absolute about everything that he was telling to people, so they felt like betrayed by him. If you don't follow through on what you're going to say, then they're going to feel betrayed by you. So he just completely disheveled this other side of the house that he could have worked with, and he's also still on the bottom of the Judges, so... At that point, I would have just teamed up. I would have been like, Judges, I'm with you, period. Let's get into it. I already fucked over the other side. Let's just demolish it because there's no way I'm coming back from this. You're never getting Catherine again. You're never getting Kelly again. You're never getting these people that you need. I'd be like, at this point, I drew my line in the sand. I just have to stand on 10 toes. And the fact that you didn't nominate Catherine to begin with when Catherine was going to put you up immediately is stupid because you put up your alliance member, your Vital, too, with Kelly instead of her. Goodbye. Horrific fucking gameplay. Horrific. You suck. And you want to know who else sucks? Fucking Kelly. After that Winegate. Take it away, QT. So Winegate was crazy. Wait, this is in the next episode though, right?
No, this is Wednesday.
Oh, like, babes. I don't even have notes on this at all. But basically, they're sitting at the table together, and it's Lauren's birthday. They're all in the circle, and Ava has the bright idea of, let's go around and say something nice about the person next to you. Rachel obviously hates this because she knows it's very fake. I hate stuff like this too in a game. It's like, I don't want kumbaya. I'm not trying to be nice to you guys. Like, let's play the game and duel it out. And the people that I like know that I like them and I'm connected to them. But they do this thing where they talk one by one about each person. Rachel is obviously over it. They have some wine, which they never get wine in the house, so it's a big deal when they do. And Rachel gets up when, who is it? Kat is talking about Vince.
Kat is talking about Vinny. Yeah.
Yeah, saying nice things about him. Rachel gets up and goes to grab the wine and kind of like makes a little bit of a show of it. It honestly wasn't that crazy, but like pours the wine and clearly is like over this whole conversation in game. And then as soon as Rachel walks away, Kelly goes to the table and is like, oh, ha, 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 Rachel, the way she grabbed the wine, she didn't like that Kat was saying something nice about Vinny. Like, she will take any single opportunity to paint Rachel in a bad light and make her look bad. And the problem is, it's always behind Rachel's back. She never says anything to Rachel's face. I respect it more when you say something to the person's face, like Rachel, which... our queen Ashley tells Rachel what happened and what Kelly said about her, and so then it was so funny. They're all like out on the hammock and stuff together, and Kelly's over there about to like sit on the hammock, and Rachel comes behind and is like, oh, Kelly, I'm sitting on the hammock, you can't sit there, sorry, there's no room. And Kelly's like, oh, I like wasn't gonna sit on the hammock, and she's like, yeah, there's just no room. And then Rachel sits down. Kelly tries to give a hug to everyone to say goodnight. She's clearly uncomfortable. And Rachel doesn't want to hug. Listen, if you don't want to hug, you don't want to hug. But Kelly obviously thinks more of it and is like, why? What did I do? And then, girl, what have you done? Let's look back at your whole season long. Every single second that you breathe, you're talking badly about Rachel and her kids and her husband. So, yeah, you did something wrong behind her back, and she found out about it. And now she doesn't want to be fake to your face. That's fine.
But can we also clock the funniest thing when Rachel's just like, there's just not a lot of room back here. It's a backyard. It's a backyard. It is a fucking backyard. There's just not a lot of room back here. And I'm like, it's like, but again, let's go back to Rachel didn't put you up on the block last week. Everybody has put you on the block. Literally everybody else who has been a fucking HOH has practically put you up on the block. Mm-hmm. Then she doesn't put you up as a renom, and then you're angry at her when she puts up fucking Riley. You're fucking psycho and you're fucking delusional. And then you want to say that you want to bring her to jury to boot her out first, so then she misses her anniversary with her husband, and then she doesn't get to see her kids. You're fucking nuts, bitch. You're fucking psycho. Yeah. Like, literally, get out of my face. Like, I'm so over you. It's this wah boo hoo bullshit, and the fans don't see it. My mom there was like, I feel bad for Kelly. I said, Vicky, shut up. Like, I can't right now. You don't know this.
They can't even show how much Kelly has done on the live feeds and throughout every single day, so you don't realize like how it's actually Kelly's worse to Rachel than Rachel is being to Kelly. Like, Rachel doesn't say anything bad about Kelly personally or about her family or anything like that, like Kelly
But
does.
didn't Kelly say, like, oh, her daughters are going to be so, her daughters going to be so disappointed? She was like,
this is a bad example she's setting for her daughters because she's lying and they're going to be disappointed. This is bad for them to watch of their mother.
When she gets out of the house and Brendan tells her the things that Mickey have said about her and him and the kids, and then also with Kelly, Rachel will never utter a fucking syllable to those and nor as she should, because like Kelly, what has Rachel done to you? She literally didn't put you up on the block and try to work with you, and then you bitched at her when she didn't put you up on the block and put Riley. You're fucking sick in the head. Like, I'm so over her. And then she's like, I've never been around me people, blah, blah, blah. You're psycho. You're literally fucking nuts, and I don't know how you passed the psyche val. Get out of here. You're nuts. And I would say that to her face. I'd be like, I'm sick of you. Go back to the Amish.
I'm screaming. All right, well, Kat is on the block. Moving on to our Thursday live eviction episode. First things first, Kelly, Lauren, and Kat agree that Vince obviously is not on their side. Also, there's a funny moment where Ashley walks into the room with all of them and basically just tells Kat right away, like, well, you have my vote if you're sitting next to Kelly, and then doesn't realize that Kelly is literally on the bed right next to them.
What's with that room? What's with that room? What's with that room?
Crazy. Everyone blends into the bed. It's insane. Rachel and Keanu have their little fight in the kitchen, and it's giving so much enemies to lovers. Like this, I've read this in a book before. It's insane. It's like forced proximity. They have to be together. Yeah. So they're in the kitchen arguing about whatever, something, the dishes or something, and then Keanu's like, why aren't you talking to me? And Rachel's like, oh, why do I have to talk to you? And they're just going back and forth, and yeah.
No, it's because Keanu in the diary room was like, I'm just going to play dumb. And this is what all fucking men do, is they gaslight. They know exactly what the fuck they do. And they're just like, I'm going to gaslight. You know what? Rachel would have more respect for you if you stood on 10 toes. If you were like, I know you're pleasant me because of what I said. And then just be honest with her. Be like, well, people were coming up to me saying that like they would never vote for me to win and they'll always vote for you. And that got me nervous. And I didn't handle it good. I'm still playing this game for the first time. Come up with fucking anything at all.
It's crazy to see a gaslighter's thought process, like seeing him in the DR being like, well, I'm just gonna pretend I don't know what she's talking about, and then he's pretty convincing down there. He's like, what? I don't know, like, come on, you know.
And then he has the audacity to call her a dumbass whenever she's like rightfully mad at him.
No, whenever she correctly clocked his tea. She's the dumbass when she's gotten all these correct reads. Keanu, I hope your girlfriend, when you get out of here, is like, Keanu, baby, your reads were so bad, diva. I have to be completely honest. I can't even tell you what read you had correctly in the house. Like, I can't even, I don't even know what it was. Like, I don't even know what book you were reading.
Yeah. And then we have a group of, I think it's Mickey, Rachel, and Ashley talking about how bad Kelly is at the game and that no one wants her there and they're excited to vote her out. But then light bulb goes off in Rachel's mind and she's like, well, if she's so bad at the game and people hate her so much, maybe we keep her in because what's her name? Kat is actually like has the chops to be a good game player, especially now that Riley's gone. I'm sure Rachel realizes because when Brendan left, I think she was able to play a different game and really like hone in and lock in on her relationships with people outside of Brendan. So she probably knows that that's exactly what's about to start happening with Kat. And so she starts talking about maybe voting Kat out instead of Kelly if those two are on the block together. So yeah, I thought that was interesting, and people seem to be getting their like minds turning about that.
But it's smart. It makes sense. I texted these two guys this morning where I said, who should we want out? And we all kind of like, we all wanted Kelly out, but we also, that's why I was like, but this just feels like a big moment if they could get Catherine out, because I can see Catherine maneuvering. I mean, we've seen her in the live feeds where like when she would speak to Riley about information she would get, and I kind of told my mom this. I said, no, she's very smart. Like she really is. I think she would have had such a better game if she didn't have Riley in that house.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I agree. So then we have Ashley and Lauren back into the train room, that pink room, talking about what they're going to do with the votes. And Miss Ava Pearl Perone is sleeping up there, as she always does. Like, that's the one thing. If you're going to talk in that room, you need to go check that last bump to see if Ava's
Is that not the first thing you do? Also, Lauren, give me your card too, bitch. It's suspended and it might be disqualified after everything is all said and done. Come here, give me your card. Because you're a super fan and you're not checking the room. Bitch, I would be checking under the beds. I would be checking the bathroom stalls. You're not checking a bed.
And she's the one that said the worst, because she basically said like she doesn't think she can vote Kat out. If it's Kat versus Ava, she would probably keep Kat because that's her best friend. So Ava hears everything that they were saying, and Lauren realizes that Ava, also it was so funny, Ava's eyes opening as soon as they leave. It kind of looked like a scary movie. But then Lauren leaves the room, realizes, wait, where's Ava? If everyone's out here, where's Ava at? Goes back into the room and kind of like looks. And I don't think they showed this on the episode, but on the feeds, she was like, Ava, like trying to wake her up to see if she was awake or not. And Ava just stayed asleep. So in Lauren's mind, she didn't know, like, is she actually sleeping? Did she hear everything? Like, they were whispering, but I think you could probably hear everything that they were saying. And then,
well, I mean, she confirmed it in the diary room. She confirmed it on the episode.
She did. Then Lauren runs up to Vinny right away and is like, oh my gosh, I'm so scared. She was actually freaking out for like 2 hours. This happened yesterday on the feeds, and she was freaking out, like, gonna throw up.
Yeah, she should.
Yeah. And then Ashley also clocked it. Ashley went back into the room to get her water bottle and realized Ava was in there. And then she ran up to the HOH room with Lauren and Vinny too and was like, wait, Lauren, I have something crazy to say. And Lauren was like, wait, is it going to be what I'm thinking? And they both said at the same time that Ava was in the room. And so they were both freaking out together. So that was a little funny moment. I love when stuff like that happens. It reminds me of like BB21 when Cliff did his little like talking to the cameras and stuff, and then I forgot who it was, Christy or something, went to the door and heard him. Like, I love when people are able to hear other people talking game. I think it's just so fun and adds a different little element to it. But my problem that I have with Ava is that she doesn't do anything about it. Like, you just got such clear information. You need to then go and work on your relationship with Lauren and talk to Lauren about why you're an asset to her game. And like, you don't have to say that you heard what she was doing, but just like, I know it's going to be a hard decision between me and Cap, blah, blah, blah. Like, do something about it. You can use this information. It's good information. You need to do something about it. So that's where I stand. And then we have Kat and Rachel having a talk finally, and Kat said she finally feels good about talking to Rachel after Rachel got out Riley, blah, blah, blah. When I was watching this conversation on feeds, I thought this was an actual breakthrough. Like, they were crying together, and I thought that it was a really sweet conversation, and I thought, okay, Kat might not target Rachel, and that's just me being naive and Kat being honestly pretty good at the game, because in the diary room, Kat's like, oh, this hurts so bad for me to not even, she was saying, it's been so hard to not show it on my face how much I hate Rachel, and just says all these negative things.
Oh yeah.
If Kelly's bad about Rachel, Kat is right under her sometimes too. She said some things, so yeah, that was
like
crazy.
Again, it's the gag is like and correct me if I'm wrong. I mean, Rachel is probably one of the more honest players in the house. Mm-hmm. I really do believe that. And it's just funny that everybody makes it seem like she's this wicked witch of the West. Like, and also that's like never how Rachel played it years ago. Like, she was always like raw lines in the sand. I'm loyal to my people.
She wears her heart on her sleeve.
100 and doesn't care what people say. Like, she is a very unconventional winner. She's kind of like Josh from season 19. Just like Josh is an unconventional winner. Like, he's loud, he's over the top, this, that, and the third, whatever. It just makes me laugh where I'm like, girl, like, she's probably one of the most honest people in here, and y'all are like, she's a monster and she's just like how she was 15 years ago, even though I never watched her season and I don't know anything about
Exactly. It's so stupid. Then we get to the Blockbuster competition, and it's the one where you have to place the pegs and then the ball will go based on the thing. Yeah, I liked it. I thought it was fun. I've loved all the BB Blockbuster competitions we've had so far. Kat gets like an early lead of setting everything up, but then Kelly just sets it up perfectly and wins the Blockbuster. It was like not even a question. She didn't even have to go back. She got it in one try.
But Ava was right behind. Ava's ball came in. I don't know if you saw it when it went back. Ava's ball was in, so Ava got second. She was like right there. Yeah, but I don't think she was mapping out what to do, Catherine. But I know. What's her name? Amish girl, Kelly was. Yeah, I know Kelly was. Kelly was like doing. I think she was like doing things with her feet and like figuring it out. And that's what I would have been doing. Or I would have just been dropping the ball in those places to see where it would go.
Oh, that's true. Like right there. Yeah.
Where Catherine put that piece that she fucked up on with, I was like, Diva, that's not going to make it in.
Yeah, because it went so far over. It wasn't like going slanted down. Yeah. But yeah, liked the competition. Kelly wins, and it's just like, we cannot get Kelly out for anything. Just crazy. But
she's going to be a backdoor.
Maybe is better for everyone because like they were talking about earlier, Kat is the better one to go. So now Kat versus Ava, it's an easy vote. Kat.
When does Blockbuster go away?
They last week's all season, but I feel like it's right before.
Last week's going to be the last one. You can't. What are you going to do when it's final 9 and you have to nominate a third of the house? And that no, I think the season before they did it up until jury.
Yeah.
And they're going to do it up until unless maybe some evictions this season are going to be like 2 people go home that are on the block. You know what I'm saying?
Whoever wins Blockbuster is the only one safe.
Ooh.
Or not even that, or maybe they just keep a third, or they just keep 3 people. I don't know.
They could only do it until final 5, though, right? Because
wasn't that the triple on Canada and Big Brother All Stars where there was 3 people on the block and you had to vote for one person to keep and then the other 2?
Yeah.
I think maybe that could be a triple. Anyways,
interesting. So they get back to the house and no one is happy really that Kelly won. Like Julie announces it and they're like, oh, okay, good. Yeah, again. Go off, girl. And then Kat stands up and campaigns that basically anyone sitting next to Ava will go home, which honestly, very true. Campaign. I thought that was the best that you can say. I mean, you maybe should have been saying that a little earlier to everyone privately in conversations because your speech is not going to do anything. But alas.
But I was just happy to hear someone like calling someone out in final 2 because every week it's been like, I can't say anything bad about them. And it's like
me and I can.
Right. And let me say something. Ava stands up and thanks her parents and basically says YOLO. So that's I think she just knew she was safe. Like she didn't need to say anything. And the only person to vote to evict Ava was Lauren. She threw a sympathy vote to her friend Kat, which I like because it's like, that's my girl. I'm gonna give her the vote.
And Ava doesn't care. I don't care. Little throwing one votes like that when it's your person, nobody cares. Nobody's going to feel some type of way. Like Rachel should have voted to keep Amy in the first 2 weeks. I understand why she didn't, but like, I do too, but no one would have cared. She then did it with Jimmy. Like nobody would have cared. I'm surprised Keanu and Kelly, like they didn't fight more for a tie. You're one vote away from a tie.
I could have sworn that when Kelly came down, when she was hugging, she said, we got to do Ava. It's got to be Ava. But maybe I misheard. But I could have sworn that's what
I was wondering what she said. I saw her talking, but I didn't hear exactly what it was.
But, like, why not even try? I mean, like, you guys, you're already... And this is what kills me. Last week, there was a clear divide of 5-4. There are sides of the house. When there's a 5-4 vote, there are sides of the house, period, under discussion. Yeah. At this point, like... I would be like, Mickey, like, you got to vote Miss Ava Pearl out. Like, she's coming for you. Or just make up any lie. Like, if I was Catherine, make up any lie. Like, that side is coming for you. Like, it was... I can't believe they didn't try.
I think part of Kat is happy to go be with Riley. I'm interested to see how she feels now that everything has come out about Riley, and I don't know. It's going to be interesting, but I think she's going to go back to him. I don't think she felt a way about anything that he did in the house, so I think she's just going to go back. So hopefully everything turns out okay, and he's able to reflect on what we saw on the live feeds. of what he was doing and why it wasn't good. But yeah,
I felt bad losing her in a weird way. Like I was, I was. It was fine for Rachel's game because like Catherine would have put Rachel up, and I also think Kelly would have put Rachel up as well. Whatever, but I just think I felt bad for her because I'm like, I really think you're so smart, and I think you have so much to offer in this game. Like
so much potential.
I just saw her conversations that she would have with people. Without Riley, and I do think she was a threat. I think it was the right call for Rachel to say that, like, but I mean, Kelly won the Blockbuster.
Yeah. No, I agree. I think Kat would have done good in the game if she would have stayed a little bit longer, or if she would have lost Riley sooner, maybe, honestly. She says that she feels like Riley's the only reason she stayed in the game this long, but I think Riley's the reason she's out of the game right now.
Like, I agree. I mean, I don't know. This week's going to be very interesting because, like, if a Lauren, Kelly,
who are we wanting to win HOH this week?
Anybody but Lauren and Kelly.
I mean, it's gonna be interesting. People might have to start turning on each other depending on, to an extent. I mean, think about it. If 3 people go up, one of the targets gets taken off. Like,
I say? A Mickey HOH would be insane.
I don't know if I can do it again. She's like too much, you guys. Like still from the block, she's still thinking she controls the house. Get her in HOH, she's done.
I know what I'm asking and I know what I'm saying, but only because like I think she would put Vinny up and I think that would be interesting.
No, only because you don't watch feeds, so you won't have to deal with her for 7 freaking days. I will die. I can't do it.
Guys, I took a beat off this week. Also, but can I say this? I had so much anxiety watching the nomination ceremony because like I'm on TikTok and I'm scrolling and I see things and I'm like, ah! And I like saw Rachel and it was like Rachel's working and I'm like working out how to stay, like what's going on, and I'm talking to my friends and I'm like, don't spoil it for me, and I was nervous. So there was a lot of anxiety going on this week. I was nervous.
Yeah, I just need to know.
Yeah, I don't know who I want to win, but I think the only thing I know for certain is I don't want Will to win. I think the path I want for Will right now is to keep doing what he's doing, and then when it gets to endgame, I want to see him win and cut someone and like build a resume. I need him to win some vetoes, though.
I need to say something controversial. Right. At this rate, if Will makes it to the end, I think there's no way he wins.
Don't say that.
I think it depends what he does at endgame.
But just put him up against like anybody who we realistically think will make it to the end. I mean, if he's up against Kelly, I think he wins, but I don't think Kelly's making it to the end, right? Yeah. But like, I think a lot of people. I think he has a resume. I don't want to say it's a smart resume for like who he is and his demographic. Like when you're that age and you're like much older, you have to work the way he's working. And I think he's doing that flawlessly. Mm-hmm. But I just think other people are putting their nose to the grindstone, whatever the saying is called, a little bit more. Like where
it just depends who he's up against. Like if it's a Will Ava final 2, I think Will could easily win. Depending on who's in the jury and who's pulling for him.
Yeah, I also think like he basically is the person that formed the judges. Like he's the one that had the idea to bring these people together. He actively got these people together and did it.
I think really?
Ashley's
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, well then,
him and Ashley together thought about it, and then he was like, "All right, Ashley, you go pull blah blah blah. I'm gonna pull this person. Let's go."
Oh, okay. Wait, then if he made up the judges, then I have a lot more respect for him and his game. I thought he was just like being good with everybody and playing a good social game, and
he spearheaded that, which I feel like that's his first thing on his resume. And then, like Jordan said, though, I think he still needs some more. So hopefully, towards the end or sometime soon, he can start banging things out. I think it would be great for him to win like a double eviction HOH because that's like fast paced and he can just make something happen quick and that can go on his resume.
And then
I think there's still some time for him to do some stuff, but I don't want him to slow down. That's the problem. I hope he doesn't think like, all right, I need to just coast now. Because no, stay active in the game and keep doing things. He also had
No, go for it. No, go.
I was just going to say, he also had a really funny line when he was talking to Vince. Vince really trusts him now, too. Like, there's a lot of times this week that Vince has been like, pull Will into the HOH. I want to talk to Will. And he was talking to Will about who to renom. And Will was trying to get it off of Rachel, obviously, and get Kat up there. And before Will leaves, he had like a full hour and a half long conversation with Vince. And then before he walks out, he gives him a hug and he's like, it's not calculus, put up Kat. And then just walks out. Like, honestly, slay. It's not calculus.
Wait, why is that eating? Right. Why is he eating like that? No, but I feel like someone needs to tell all of them that. Like, a lot of people just need to be like, it's not calculus. Like, just put it back.
It's not calculus.
I mean, I'm almost worried this is hard for me to say, but like, I don't like a boring season. And I feel like, let's say the judges or that side of the house gets power again.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't want to, be careful what you wish for. And I don't wish for anything. I'm just interested to see how the game starts to shape, because I want Rachel to make it as far as she can. I love her. I think she's playing a great game. I think she's done a good job this season. But I'm also like, if we just keep getting judges, then we're just going to be, it's just going to be very predictable of what's going to happen and blah, blah. And but again, if they turn on each other, it's a whole different game.
Yeah. Granted, I mean, it's week one and they're already cannibalizing. Well, Vince is trying to fucking.
Right. Yeah, he should have solidified more. I honestly don't think it will be horrible to get a Kelly or a Lauren HOH. Hear me out. I think with the 3 noms, she definitely puts up Mickey. If Mickey doesn't win Veto and is on the block at the end of the week, Mickey goes home. And I don't think anyone from the judges is going to do that. And I would love to see Mickey blindside it before jury.
I need Mickey gone. I do need Mickey. I do feel I need Mickey gone biblically. As if Mickey needs to, honestly, you know what I want next week? I need Mickey or Kelly to go home. And bitch, when that happens next week, you'll be seeing the biggest smile on my face when this shit starts. And I'll be like, yippity. Honestly, dare I say, I kind of want for Rachel's game, I want Kelly to go before Mickey. But I also kind of don't want Mickey in jury, because I want Mickey to watch the game from the outside.
Me too. I want to see her interviews and see like how she covers things up. Yeah, I need it. I literally need her to have humble pie. So honestly, real shit. As long as Mickey doesn't win HOH this week, correct me if I'm wrong, I think she's going up on the block, no? Not if Morgan, Rachel, or Ashley win. I don't think they would do
it. Oh, you're right. I guess I don't, she would, because Rachel will put up probably Keanu, Lauren. Wait, if Lauren gets put up on the block, is Rachel the last person not on the block?
I think so. It's just Lauren. I need it. And I think HOH seems like it's going to be quick. I feel like the feeds will be back soon, because they were all in like nice outfits, and it's obviously not going to be endurance again. So I think it'll be something like a quiz or something.
Like a question.
Was the backyard open last night or no?
No, it hasn't been open for a few days.
Oh, so it might be something a little bit more elaborate.
Maybe.
Not endurance. It won't be endurance.
Yeah,
but it might be a little, I don't know. All I'm saying is, honestly, I think for Rachel's game, Kelly going home next week, because also I don't think Kelly would ever vote for Rachel in the end, ever. Yeah. She's nasty, dirty, vicious, vile. Honestly, I don't even think Mickey would either. For Rachel's game, I need Kelly to go home next week. For just because I don't like her, I need Mickey to go home. Oh, but her hair looked so amazing today.
I loved it.
I mean, it was gorgeous. Like, I could not.
I wondered if she was gonna keep, because she had like those twists at the bottom of her hair for the past. I didn't know if that was just like the style and she was gonna keep it for the rest of the thing. But my girl is versatile. She came. I
loved it, and that's probably the only thing I like about her.
A lot of that tea. All right, beautiful. Anything else from the week you guys want to talk about?
Fuck Kelly. And I'm looking dead in the fucking camera when I say this. I said it last week, and this is what standing on 10 toes looks like. And I'm standing on them. Even though I picked you for my draft, that was a mistake. 10 toes. I also just don't like people who are disrespectful to other people for no reason. Like, this isn't like I don't like her game. Because I get that, guys. Listen, this is a reality TV show. And also, the only thing different is we do see beyond the edit. So it's a little bit different. But, like, when you're going to come for people personally over, like, nothing when they try to, like, save you and be there for you, like, I don't fuck with that. That isn't game. That's just your personality. Mickey's done it. Kelly's done it. Keanu hasn't necessarily done it, but I just think he's a shitty game player or whatever. So I don't even hate him as a human being. I just hate him as a game player.
Yeah. Period.
That's all I gotta say.
All right, beautiful. Well, that's it. Could have an exciting week coming up depending on who wins, but I think either way, like something interesting is going to happen. So I'm interested to see. And that's about it. Daniel, where can everyone find you?
Everybody can find me Daniel_Cusimano or Daniel-Cusimano on Snapchat.
Oh, give the Snapchat plug. You can find me everywhere at It's Jordan Staff, today, forever, and always.
QT, where are they finding you at?
You can find me at Quori-Tyler. I always have to spell out my name because everyone knows me as QT, but my socials are Quori-Tyler. And you can follow all of us at Reality Group Chat, but you already knew that. All right, we will see you guys next week. Thank you guys so much for joining the group chat, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.